Morning, good morning, good mornings.
Good morning, guys. It's your boy J Day and your girl. Yo, and we feeling the tea, baby. Bring your tea without the honey, cause
Cause
it's
it ain't
sweet.
sweet.
And
It just
you
ain't
know,
sweet. It ain't
how's
sweet.
everybody doing? How's everybody doing this morning?
How's
I hope all
everybody
is
this
well.
morning?
Hope all is well. Hope y'all got y'all tea brewed on up, your coffee, whatever it is. Hotty toddy, spike it how you like it.
Do
You know
what
what I
you need
mean?
to do. That's what you do. You do what you need to
for,
do to get the
for
damn
real,
thing
for
done.
real.
All right.
Word. Let
So,
us know. But we got so much in store for you guys today. For those of you, well, actually, do we got anybody on right now? Anybody on?
I
Anybody
don't see
on?
anybody yet. I don't see nobody yet,
Okay.
Jay. So
Okay.
we
All
want to
right.
give it a few minutes, but we're gonna come back to you guys in a few. So run and do what you got to do right quick, and we'll be right back.
Right on back, babies.
Okay, so it seems the
And
intro,
while we come on back, make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all
right?
hit that. Make sure y'all hit
Right. Do
that.
do what you got to do. Oh, the intro is not even. So we back. Shoot, I ain't even gonna try right now, y'all. We back.
All
I
right.
can't.
All right.
I
It's
can't.
cool.
I can't do it right
We,
now.
we, we, we back as if we never left. You feel me?
Exactly. Hell with this right now. Shoot.
Word.
Damn it. I'm
It's
over
been
it.
it's been it's been such a long week though. You know, me working, getting how was your week? I'm
Mm.
asking talking about my week. How was your week first? You know,
My
ladies first.
yeah,
Let
my
me be the
hands, you know.
gentleman.
Just a man. That's right. I don't know. They've been talking about I got this tendonitis going on in my hand. I guess because I work with my hands a
Uh-huh.
lot. So the doctor
Mm-hmm.
told me not to use my hands for 2 weeks. That's not gonna happen.
Right.
So I don't know what comes after it, but it is what it is. But other than that, my
Uh-huh.
week's been it's been good. I can't really can't complain. Busy, busy.
Okay.
Yeah, I really can't complain. Well, I can complain, but nobody give a damn anyway. So it
Right.
doesn't
Nobody
matter.
nobody be trying to hear us.
No, I don't even get a care. I don't even get a care. How was your Valentine's? Did you do Valentine's or no? You don't do that? Like
Nah,
stuff.
I don't really do Valentine's. I'm not really a Valentine's kind of guy.
Okay.
Nicole Rena, what's going on? Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning. Good
Um,
morning, Nicole.
my Valentine's, I mean, I worked. I pretty much was at work. I'm trying to get myself prepared for my trip coming up to DR. I was supposed to actually go in January, but I got denied. My vacation got denied. This is why I'm like, yo, I'm tired of this whole traditional working because I need to work for myself. That way, when I'm ready to up and go, I can just go ahead and go about my business. You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
I put all this time in, and the crazy part about it, like with my job, I work for New York City Health and Hospital. So one of the benefits that we do have is like if say we do overtime,
Uh huh.
if we have an option to take the money and we have an option to bank the time. A lot of
Okay.
people be asking me, yo, how you always on vacation? How you always manage to be? So what I normally do is when I know I'm ready to go away, I
Mhm.
usually my overtime so that when I'm ready to go, I got enough time to go away with.
Right.
But the downside of it is that if you don't use that time within 3 months, it rolls over into sick time. So it's got to be used within the 3 months. So I try. Yeah, it has to be used within the 3 months. Otherwise, it turns over into sick time. So I'm hustling trying to get this time. You know what I'm saying? So that I can
Mhm.
go away with for my boss to deny my time. And I'm like, yo, I'm like, come on. I said, I done already worked this time that I'm working. He was like, oh, I thought you was getting paid for it. Whether I was getting paid for it or not, it's my time. Like, yo. And then
Yeah.
his excuse was, pretty much what he say, because of COVID. But there was nothing mentioned. There's nothing mentioned that we can't go away due to COVID. There's no
You know
restriction.
what, Jay?
But sometimes I said, you know what? I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna because sometimes you got to know when to fight your battles. You got to know when to just be like, So I just left the situation alone. But I'm like, yo, okay, since you can't give it to me in January, then when can you give it to me? When
Mhm.
can you give it to me? So he told me, March. So now I'm going away in March, and I'm getting myself, prepared for my trip this coming with that actually 2 like 3 weeks. I got
Right.
3 weeks. Yeah,
Okay. All right.
yeah.
So,
So
you
that's
know,
what I got
what's
going
killing
on.
me is, when these companies want to use an excuse, it's COVID. Everything is COVID. They blame everything on COVID. But the
Right,
minute the
right.
bills come in and they ain't on time, they don't want to hear about your damn COVID. They don't want to hear about nothing
Exactly.
about your COVID.
Exactly.
They killing me with this.
Shit.
Everything is COVID. The mail is slow. Oh, I'm sorry, it's due to COVID.
It's
Oh,
COVID.
it's always COVID when it's something for you.
Tell me why my landlord went up on my rent during COVID. During COVID. Yeah. During COVID. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. So
And
he
then
didn't.
that's what I was, here it is. You got people not even paying their rent.
Right.
You got people refusing to pay their rent using COVID as an excuse as to why they don't want to pay their rent. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You got those people, and then you got those people who really can't, because
Right.
they lost
Right.
their job or
Right.
whatever the situation may be. But here it is. I'm like, bruh, like come. And this is why, I mean, other than that, I really don't. I mean, I have my little issues with my landlord,
Mm-hmm.
but for the most part, it's like, bruh, you see me. I think what it really was is that you see me pulling up with a new car. You know what I'm saying? As
Yeah.
soon as he said, "Oh, that's a nice car," I told my
Mm-hmm.
neighbor, "I'm like, yo, I hope he don't go up on my rent." I
Mm-hmm.
done put it. I put it up in the atmosphere within like I say 2-3 weeks later. This is
Mm-hmm.
when he didn't even have the decency to call me. He gonna text me.
Well,
You know
you
what I'm
got. I'm gonna
saying?
tell you, you don't know how to do it like. Let me tell you, you got to go back to being black because you would have easily said, "Oh yeah, my mama let me borrow her car. Thank God," because I wouldn't have had one. I wouldn't have had no
Yeah,
car.
I did. I ain't even gonna hold you. I did everything I could in the book to try not to to try to prevent him from raising the rent. So then I talked to then his excuse was they raised the taxes whatever. So talking to the neighbors, they did say the taxes did go up in the neighborhood. You
Mm-hmm.
know, but my thing is okay, evening it out amongst your tenants. You got three whole tenants. Like, why are you
So, but
harassing
wait a
me?
minute. So he wasn't eligible for the bailout. He didn't get a bailout or nothing.
He got something. You
This
got
is
you
what I'm
got something.
saying.
Come on,
This
come
is
on. You got
you want to
something.
tax me. You want to tax the people and still be eligible for a bailout. I don't understand how that works.
Right,
You
right.
know,
Facebook used to say, "Don't count my money."
right?
Exactly. Don't count.
Exactly.
It had me.
That's
Listen.
no.
That man had me looking for a whole new apartment. Like seriously,
Yeah, that's
And
crazy.
and reality was, I'm like, you gonna stay your ass right here because you ain't gonna get nothing lesser than
Yeah,
what you paying
it's
already.
horrible.
You know what
It's
I'm saying? So I had to eat that. I had to eat it. And pay the man. First, he tried to go up $100, and I'm like, bro, are you kidding me? You know what I'm saying? And then this is how I got him though. I got because there was things in here that needs to be repaired. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
It's unfortunate that you bought a fixer upper, and just for those who are in like, I'm just gonna tell you guys this for those people who are purchasing homes and stuff like that, and these homes are fixer uppers. Make sure you inspect these homes. You got to really inspect these homes because it's unfortunate. Like before I moved here, he was the first owner. You know what I'm saying? He bought a refurbished home, and then now me being the first tenant, 5 years, 6 years later, things are starting to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like shit that these contractors did just to rush to do the job to get to get the property sold. You know what I'm saying? And now he's stuck with having to fix these minor things, and some of the things really ain't minor. Like one of the issues that I'm having here, the backsplash on the wall, on the
Mhm.
your
In
kitchen
the
walls,
kitchen.
right? The kitchen
Mhm.
has a backsplash. Well,
Mhm.
before you put up the backsplash, you're supposed to put that grout in there to seal, whatever, those little, just to seal it,
Mhm.
to
Mhm.
seal the backsplash.
Mhm.
They just plastered the backsplash on there without putting the grout in. And I'm wondering, I'm like, I see the little, it's a beautiful backsplash, don't get me wrong, but I could see the little pieces falling.
Yep, they're
And
gonna
then when
fall
I
out.
look, I'm like, you don't even see the grout that they were supposed to put in. So you got that
Yeah, because if they just
flooring.
plastering is not to hold it. Plastering is not going to hold. It's just to hold it until you're able to grout it because you need that cement and
Exact,
sand to be able to hold it. So I don't know.
exactly.
That didn't go right. That didn't go well, y'all. That didn't go
Yeah.
well. They didn't do
So
that.
just
But
make
I see
sure
a
y'all be
lot of
careful when it
a
comes.
lot of laziness when it comes to a lot of repairs and stuff that's being done to these homes. It's a lot of
Right,
laziness.
especially these fixer uppers, because you got to
Mhm.
think about it. They flipping them. You know
Right.
what
So
I'm
they trying to
saying?
hurry
They're
get their
flipping.
money.
They're trying to hurry up and get their money. So you just good morning, Shelly Love. Good morning, good morning.
Gerard,
Yeah, they
good
flipping these
morning.
homes. So just make sure the homes that you think you purchasing. Make sure, especially if it's a flipper, just
Hmm.
to make sure you inspect these homes. Inspect them. It's better you get a home from a homeowner that lived in it for years, that refurb, that just did upgrades in the home. You know what I'm saying? Because you
Yeah.
know that things like your daughter, when she purchased her home, she purchased it from somebody that lived there. It was they
Good
did a
for
lot of upgrades. They did, you know what I'm saying? They took care
them.
of it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
they did a
Yeah.
wonderful job on her home. They really did. But before I go on, I want to give a shout out to my brother. Today is his birthday. So happy birthday, little bro. Many, many more. We always want these
Yes.
birthdays. We love these birthdays.
Enjoy your day. Enjoy your
Enjoy,
day.
enjoy. I love these birthdays. That's right. That means you alive. No matter what goes
Right.
on today, just know that you alive
Thank God for another year.
for
All of
another
what's going
year.
on.
That's right. That's right.
So, so is it time? Is it time for
It's
what's petting your
time.
peeve?
It's time. I hope everybody's ready for this topic because this one is kind of crazy, Jay. You ain't coming up with these crazy
Okay.
damn topics and stuff. Like, try to drive me crazy. Try to drive a sister crazy. So you want to tell them what your topic is, Jay. Tell them what you talk about.
No. Well, I said it's pet your peeve. We got
I
pet
thought
your
you
peeve.
pet the pig. I thought it was with
Oh,
your
damn.
landlord.
Oh shit. Well, no, that wasn't. Well, damn. I guess I got a whole lot of peeves for pet then, because that wasn't even a pet. That wasn't even a pet your peeve. It wasn't
So
even it. But okay.
you done ran down the landlord with the rent and the house and I thought your pet peeve was how they doing us with this rent, and that these people don't want to fix these homes. They don't want to do right. Y'all want all this money? Give somebody a decent place to live. But
Right.
all right,
Fix it.
so
Fix it.
Jay, what's your pet peeve? We're not gonna skip over Jay's pet peeve.
Okay. All right. Well, I went out last night with the fellas, you know what I'm saying? And last night, I don't really do a whole lot of, like group gatherings, especially due to COVID and all that
Uh
stuff. And
huh.
when I do, it's usually with people that I normally, that I know. But I had a good time. I really had a good time. But before I went out, I'm just thinking like, okay, like how is this gonna work? Because normally when I go out with my group of friends, it's no
Hmm.
question about who's paying what. No, when we pay, everybody splits the bill, no matter what you
Right.
get. And we order what we want, because no matter how we split the bill.
Right.
So this is the thing with me. So I don't really, I'm funny about going out with groups of people, because you got some people. Oh, I only bought this. I only bought that, and that's a pet peeve of mine. It's a pet peeve.
Oh.
Yes, that's a big pet peeve of mine. If you going out with people, with a group of people, you are expected to split the bill.
Right.
Point blank
Right.
period. There's no questions asked. Ain't no pick going through the bill, looking at, oh, I bought this, oh, I bought that, so I should only have to pay for this. If you that type of person, then damn it, you shouldn't be going out then.
Right.
You shouldn't be going out if you got to pick. I mean, am I right or wrong? I mean, that's just how I feel. I'm just glad that it didn't go that way with the fellas. We all split the bill, you know what I'm saying, with no
Hmm.
problems,
Hmm.
But that's just how I give it up, and that's how the group of people that I go out with. That's just how we give it up. So to those
Right.
people out there that got to pick through those bills, shame on your asses. If
Right.
you got
Because
to do all that, if you got to do all that, then like I said, you stay your cheap ass home. Stay
right.
home, because
Right.
that's cheap.
Or if you go when you going out, order something good too. Don't try to just order a
Right.
coffee and a salad.
Order whatever the hell you want. If you want a
Exactly.
filet mignon, if you want
Exactly.
3 or 4 cocktails, order
Because you
them
might not
whatever
get
you
it
want.
again. You might not
Right?
get it again. Do it.
Exactly.
Do the damn thing.
Exactly.
Because you're going to
Exactly.
pay anyway.
Right. Because I'm gonna listen when I go out. I'm ordering what the hell I want.
That's right. Because you're going to
Right.
pay. All
I'm
right.
gonna pay. I'm gonna pay.
So you might as
So that's
well.
to that's to be expected. Okay.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly right. So that's what I do when we go out. When I go out with my friends and stuff, we just split the bill. Because I be
So
ordering. I'm gonna order.
Nicole Reader said, but our broke friends are always the fun friends. They are. I ain't gonna hold you. That's why you be wanting they broke. And look, they so broke. You just be like, you know what? I'll pay for the bill. Just come on.
Well,
Just
you
come
know
on.
what?
You got a friend like you. I know everybody got a friend like that.
You know
Trust me.
what?
We all
That
got a friend.
yeah,
You
I'm the
just
fun
for
friend. I'm the fun
just for the
friend.
just just for the entertainment. Bring your broke ass on. I got the bill. Don't worry about it.
I'm the fun
I
friend.
got you
All
covered.
right, but I still pay my way. Shoot, I'm the fun one, but I still pay my way. It don't matter. Listen, because they might leave your broke ass sitting at the table. You get ready to wash dishes. Bring your rubber gloves. Make funny that. Bring the rubber gloves, because you about to wash some dishes, sis. You about to wash some dishes. Take your funny ass into the kitchen. All right, you about to wash some dishes. I don't care. Laugh your way to the mofo kitchen, because you got to help pay this bill. All right.
Yodi said that funny shit don't last too long.
It doesn't. Not with my pockets. My pockets do not be laughing. Leave your crocodile arms at home. If your arms reach only this far, leave, leave them at home. Okay.
Yodi
Nope.
said, Shelly Love said, me too, gotta roll my sleeves up, laughing my ass off. Good morning, Julie White, Cheryl Tompkins. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. So
Yes.
if you guys, before we go any further, before we go into topic of the week, if y'all got any pet peeves y'all want to pet, yeah, free to dial on in 718-775-3609, or y'all can
Yes.
chat on in a group chat. Okay?
Yes. Please.
Yeah.
All right.
So without further ado, guys, we're gonna get into topic of the week. Okay, this is something that I came up with. This is because it's and I'm sure a lot. I'm gonna say a lot of women can relate to it because it's a lot
Okay.
of single mothers out there. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure a lot of y'all can relate to this. But so topic of the week is should parents be denied to see their children if they are refusing to pay child support? Should they be denied?
Should they
What
be
y'all think
denied?
about that? And we really want y'all comments on that. So make sure y'all dial on in 718. Don't be afraid, babies. Dial on in 775-3609-718. Dial on in and let us know.
That's right.
Should they be denied to see their children because they're refusing to pay child support? Now, everybody's circumstances are different. I'm gonna say refusing just because they don't want to take responsibility or ownership of being a parent to their children. Those are the ones that I'm talking about. And then also you have those parents that are just not financially able. You know what I'm saying? Should finances their financial situation be a reason as to why they should be denied to see their children? You know what I'm saying? They could have been taking care of their kid, and due to them losing their job, and they just ain't had a chance to get on their feet to provide their children. Are you gonna stop them from seeing their child for that reason? You know, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
You
What y'all
wanna
think about
you
that?
wanna hear what I got to say,
Of course,
JJ?
bring it on, sis. Bring it on.
Yes, because I've been in that situation, hun. Yes. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you something. I don't think that they should be denied because they have that right. The child, and it not even so much for the right for the parent, but the child has that right to know that parent. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so it's not so much even for that parent that I would say they shouldn't be denied, but it's for the child because the child has the right to know who that parent is, like the other half of them, where they come from, their family. I don't feel like I would have that right to take that away from them.
Right.
But on the other hand, you cannot be a non-paying parent and coming in and demanding shit. Like, yo, why he got on them sneakers? Yo, where the money at? Why is he
Mm-hmm.
eating that? Yo, where the money at? That's all I'm saying. Like, you
Mm-hmm.
can't come in demanding or acting like you Big Willie, and you're not financially taking care of the child because just like they would say in court, they say, well, you know what? Go pick up some bottles. Do what you got to do because at the end of the day, this child has to eat. What if both of us become financially unfit? The state is taking them. So
Mm-hmm.
you not being financially fit is no longer an excuse. Pick up bottles if you have to. Okay, you got to be able to get a side hustle because at the end of the day, even people that are incarcerated, and I know that their hands are tied, But that
Hmm.
child support still goes up because you know what
Yeah.
the state says? They say that that child still had to eat. It's not about you. It's about the
Hmm.
child at the end of the
Facts.
day. So yeah, they still should have that relationship, but
Hmm.
the parent that's not providing financial support needs to understand that this child needs to be cared for. You know, so that
Hmm.
you can come and pick the child up for visitation. What you gonna come pick up a butt ass naked child? Because he ain't got no clothes. Because ain't nobody had no money. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you
Right.
seeing your child, you expect for when you come to pick up your child for your child to be a certain way, look a certain way. I hear parents that come to pick up the child that don't want to pay. They talk about did you pack their bag?
Hmm.
What bag? What bag? What bag is there to pack? So how do you think that I'm supposed to be able to do so much and have so much, and you're not doing anything? See, so yeah, I have a big problem with that.
Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Facebook user. Good morning.
Oh, hey Ray, my
I
brother
see
watching.
what's going on, Tarek. But
Yeah,
yeah,
happy birthday.
I believe that as well. I feel like if you're not taking on the responsibilities that you need to take on as a parent, um, taking care of your child financially, that's your parents, that's your duty. It's your duty to do that. So if you're not, then we got to go to the courts. Then we got to figure something out. We got to
Mm-hmm.
figure something out. Is taking away their license good enough? Nah. I think that people need to be held accountable more for not taking care of their children. I'm talking
Right.
about jail time.
Oh no, you
Jail
can.
time.
You can, and maybe I shouldn't
Jail
be
time.
saying this because some people might want to come after me with the torches, right? But you can.
Hmm.
But what happens is, especially in New York State, New York, I know New York City, the parent that's looking for the child support, she has to or he has to bring that other parent in. Like
Uh-huh.
say if the guy's supposed to be paying child support, right?
Right.
And he hasn't been paying for whatever reason, and he goes into court. He brings her into court to maybe get it lowered or whatever.
Hmm.
Then they will ask, they will say, well, you know what? If she had brought you or he had brought you in, then they would have gave the option. Do you want to wait to get paid, or would you like for us to lock them up now? So it's not like other states. I think other states they just come after you. But in New York
Right.
State, New York, they was like if they bring you in, then um, you have that option. You have that option to get them locked up, depending
I
on
think
how
I
much
think it's I
money.
think it's a lot of lenient. I think it's a lot of leniency with that because I've never heard. I've never living in New York. I've never heard of a guy being somebody being locked up because they're not paying child support. I know that a lot of rears they got to pay out, but as
Because
far
when
as
you really, because when you really think about it, if I get him locked up, I ain't getting no money.
nothing, no money anyway.
Right.
Yeah,
So I might as
yeah.
well let him stay out here and try to at least, maybe it'll scare him into giving something. Because after a
Hmm.
while, those other amenities are taken away from you, like your driver's license, if you ever file taxes. So you have a better chance, even if he's
Uh-huh.
working and filing taxes, that, you will be able to get your money. But if he's
Right.
locked up, it's like,
But I'm thinking locked up and then being forced to go into like some kind of workforce program. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind something like that, so that and if they don't continue on with the program and working so that they can pay child support, then you go back to jail because here it is, we're giving you an opportunity. I just think that it's not enough being done. It's not enough
right,
being done.
right. I don't think it's enough.
It's our tax dollars is paying for this because now here it is, they're refusing to pay child support. How are these children going to eat? The state is paying for it. Our tax dollars is paying for this. You know what I'm saying? So it's more, and more has to be done when it comes to that.
Well, you
That's
have
just
the
my
moms
opinion.
that's out there that's working. They working and they just making it happen, or the dads out there
Right.
working and they making it happen.
Hmm.
Whatever, whichever parent has the child. But the thing is, because more than likely, if the parent is on some kind of aid, or more than likely she's on aid too. It's not just the child that's on the aid. Usually the parent is on the aid with the child. You know what I mean? So even if the man or whoever, the man or the woman is paying child support and they on aid, that money is going to the state anyway. It's going to uh, whatever public assistance they're getting anyway. That money is going there. and they're giving you some of that money, but not all of it. So it's like,
Shelly says, gotta go. We'll finish watching this later. Have a blessed day, Yodi and Jay. Have a blessed
thank you,
day,
you too,
Shorty.
Shelly.
See you soon. Take care, Shorty.
Shelly.
Shelly. But yeah, I mean, and I think it's just it's sad. It depends on, like I said, the situation. You got some dudes that one thing I don't respect. I don't respect a dude that leaves his responsibilities to move on with another woman and then start taking care of their child. Because you got a lot of that. You got a lot of that too. You know what I'm saying? It's
You
like,
too.
bruh, how you gonna just deny your child, somebody that you brought into the world? Okay, if it didn't work out with that woman that you was with, it's still your responsibility to take care of that baby. You
It,
gonna move on with the next woman and take care of her child, and you not, you know what I'm saying? You're not, and I'm not just saying take care in, I mean take care all around, not just financially, emotionally, physically. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be there at all costs. You know what I'm saying? So when dudes do that, I have no I have no respect. And I'm not just saying dudes, women too, because you got women that do that as well.
right.
You know what
Well, I
I'm
mean,
saying?
usually the women bring the child with them into that relationship. 9 times out of 10 they do. What's up, cuz? What's up? Y'all hear me up here, right? We're not bashing the men. You tell everybody in the hole. But
Right, right.
um, the thing with that is that most of the time when people do that, it's not even about their kid. It's not about their kid. What it is about the woman or the man. So that in order they know to keep that other person happy, let me be good to the kid.
Right.
Basically, because they feel like I'm here. What's that song? Y'all, I know y'all probably say y'all don't know nothing about this, but it's like if you can't be with the one you love, you just love the one you with. Okay, so that's the whole thing. They can't be with their kid, so they just love the kid that's there. It doesn't matter. I don't want
Mm-hmm.
to. They'll come up with 1,000 excuses. I don't want to deal with the baby mother. She get on my nerves, or she always asking for this, or she's always beefing with me. So what happens? They just stay away. They don't go to court. They don't go for visitation. They don't do none of that stuff, and they stay away. And then they wind up being with this one's child, and they just take care of that one. Like it shouldn't. One should not override the other. That's your kid. Go and get your child and bring
Right.
them around. But then you got the mothers now. Hold up, back it up. You got the mothers that be like, I don't want my baby around no other woman. If you got to take them to that house, my child can't come. So guys be getting a lot of heat. They get a
Of course.
lot of
Yeah.
heat from these
Yeah.
women too. It ain't they ain't women ain't innocent in this either.
I
They get a
remember
lot of
I
heat.
remember watching this Facebook. It was a clip of the little girl was crying because the father brought the child back to his mother, but back to her mother,
Hmm.
and the mother literally took the girl's hair out. The girl's hair was done nice. I guess what it was the father's new girlfriend did the girl's hair, and the mother was like, I don't want my child's hair being done that way.
Hmm.
Like just any reason, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying, to give a to make a problem.
Hmm.
You got the
Hmm.
little girl crying. The father was just like, you terrible. How you gonna take her hair out like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Anything for you to just be petty, like, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like, I
Hmm.
mean, it ain't do nothing but affect the child. Your pettiness is just affecting your child. Little girl was in tears. She was
Yeah,
in
I can
tears.
imagine because when
In
you
tears.
when you now the woman didn't do the little girl hair. Oh, this is how she gonna send my daughter back home. She ain't couldn't even comb her hair. What kind of woman you with that she gonna let your child look like that? So sometimes when it comes to guys, it's like a catch-22. They can't win. I've seen it. I've been around it. I've heard it. I'm telling you, it's horrible. It's horrible. Sometimes the women
Oh,
get mad at the
I know a
man,
few.
and
I know
and
a few.
and she don't want them to see the other family. I don't. They change the numbers on you. You don't even know where the hell they at. So it's like they change numbers on you. You like
Nicole,
okay,
Nicole Rita said, "I'm waiting on my ex to get married and find a helpmate."
right? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, when you're out of that relationship, like I said, I heard plenty of times, don't bring my child around that woman or anybody you date. But it's so funny how women can have their children around their new man. They can
Right.
have them around their new relationship, and they find that to be okay. And
But
sometimes,
I think what it is that women can be. especially if the guy's the one that ends the relationship. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of a lot of times y'all could be petty. Y'all could be real petty in a situation.
Yeah.
You know, I this is a known fact. Look at the whole situation with Kim and Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? Now that he done left, she's giving him all these problems with the kids. He can't come in the house. He can't do certain things, and it's just like you're not hurting you're only the only person that you're hurting these kids. You know what I'm saying? Like
Not
get
only that, you
over
really
it.
showing, and when I think when things like that happen, you only showing what really went on behind the scenes. Everybody, it made it seem like it was all Kanye, but I'm gonna tell you, you start to see the real truth start to come out because when a woman is done and she is happy in her decision, okay, she's not going through all that drama. Bitter women go through drama. That bitter woman is the one that go through a lot of drama. So even though he was kind of laid back with it, I don't know what happened in their relationship because I really don't follow them like that. But when women
Uh-huh.
start using the kids as pawns, that's where I have a problem. That's where I would have a problem.
Jessica Taylor says, "I'm never petty Betty. Silence is golden." Delicia Rich says, "Men are pretty pettier than just try to disguise it."
Yeah,
I don't
especially
think we have no. I don't think no. We don't disguise it. We let it know. We let it be known very well. We show how we feel. We definitely show how we feel. We might do a lot of dumb shit, but we show it. We definitely show it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I
because
think
but they can be very. You got them ones that can be very very petty, especially when the woman done broke up with them and they using the kids as pawns. It's horrible. That's why I said it goes both ways. It goes both ways. Not always the women. It's it's sometimes it's the men too. So I think whoever is bitter coming out of that relationship, the other person's gonna catch hell. That's just the bottom line.
definitely,
They're gonna
definitely.
catch
I mean,
hell.
what do y'all think about that? Do y'all find that men are pettier when it comes to breakups, or you find that women can be pettier? Give us your opinions. What y'all think about that? We want to know.
Oh my goodness, what you think? Are you? Oh, of course you think we're pettier.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Y'all find reasons for us not to see our kids. Um, y'all are bring a new man around, bring him in the house because you know that we don't want different men around our kids. Like y'all do a lot of petty shit. Y'all do. Yeah, just to get a reaction, just to get a reaction. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh
I
yeah.
don't know. I think men. You know, I don't know. It could go both ways for me because I've seen some petty men. I'm serious. I've seen some petty men, and the sad part about it, guys, when y'all are petty, y'all really be it be like y'all really be acting like real bitches. I ain't gonna lie. Excuse my French, but I'm serious. They be acting. They be like
The
that.
disrespect.
They be acting like the guy on that what's that Old Spice lavender commercial crying and shit. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's not good. It's not good. I know y'all have feelings, y'all have emotions, but when y'all do little stuff like, come on, man, that is not even necessary.
All
Let,
right, so we're gonna go to some of the comments here. So Jessica Taylor, she says, yes, y'all do. Y'all show how you feel and don't have a problem with it. Females are different. Well, I don't know about other females, but I know this one is. Delicia says, men never let go. Jessica Taylor says again, I think it could be a 50-50 situation. Cheryl Tompkins says, men are petty for real, for real.
they
Okay, now I'm
are.
gonna need some. I'm gonna need some of these men comments in here because a
They
lot of
are
women
petty. I
are
mean,
saying that we are petty. I beg to differ. I think it can be a 50-50, but I find it that like as I said, when the man is the one that breaks up the relationship,
mm-hmm.
the women can show their pettiness. Oh yeah, especially if there's kids involved. Oh yeah, and he gets another woman. Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm not
Y'all
saying
show
she can't
y'all.
be petty. I'm
Uh
not
huh.
saying that because I've seen the pettiness. But my thing is when men are petty, they take it to a different level. It's just a whole different thing. Because number one, they're
Give me give
men.
me give me an example. Give me an example.
That back and forth BS. Oh well, you did that. Oh well, you like yo, shut the hell up. Don't be going back and forth. You don't need to do that. You really don't. And I find that men are more controversial now. They are more back and forthish. Like I don't know. When I was younger, I didn't never really see that they were so back and forth as they are right now. Now they're getting more. I guess they're getting into their feelings. I don't know. They said get in touch with your feelings, and they just went to hell with it. All right. So I don't know. I just think that they're just too catty. Men are becoming catty.
All right, so women, so women, y'all. I got Nicole says that her ex is super petty. So give me an example of how you don't even gotta say what your ex do, but give me an example how a man can be petty in a relationship. I want to know like how do y'all feel a man can be petty? I gave a lot of examples how women can be petty in a relationship. When they break up with them, they want to, they don't want them to see their kids. That's an example. Another woman's involved. They don't want that man around, that the kids around that woman. That's another example. I mean, it's just a lot of ways women can be petty when they are when a man decides to end the relationship.
Oh well, I can't see. I see Facebook user. I don't know
That's
exactly.
Delicia Rich. She said absolutely.
And
Men
and
can
then
be.
who says a man can be petty to the point where he don't even want to be bothered with their own children, their own kids, because of the woman don't want to have nothing to do with them. Exactly. Sometimes it's not even the fact that they don't want to see the kids. It's the fact that the woman don't want to have nothing to do with them, so they don't have nothing to do with the kids.
Then you know what that's if that's the case, then the man in that situation, you foul for that. Cause ain't no another woman is not going to be the reason as to why I can't see my kids. You ain't gonna tell me. You know what I'm
No,
saying? And if she's preventing you from that, then obviously she's not the one for you.
okay, so
Because loving you is loving your kids. You know what I'm saying? Loving me is loving my kids too. If you don't love my kids, it means you don't love me.
but some people don't feel that way. It's sad to say. Okay, Jessica, I see you. Okay, Jessica said that. But some people don't feel that way because it's about the person, not so much about the kid. Some people don't even like the kids. Some people don't even like kids. But they want that person. They want that woman or that man. Just like women can leave their kids and go off with a man. Some people just really internally don't really care for children. It doesn't. That's just who they are. Unfortunately, they actually make babies, but they can easily just let it go. Like I could never understand how a woman could just leave her kids and go off with a man. Like I couldn't conceive that because I could never do that to my children. But
Mhm.
you have women that do that, just like you have men that do that. It's not about the child; it's about the woman. And if I can't have the woman, I don't want the child, or I don't want the kid. Only if I can use them to see the woman. And it's a shame, but it's reality. That's just the way it is. But in interim, even if you don't want to see the kid and you can't have the woman and vice versa, whatever, still pay your mofo child support.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Pay the bill. This is the
Well,
bill.
Nicole Rena says, he's late all the time to pick her up. If I'm late, he got to go somewhere. He flips his damn wig. I'm tired of the BS. Okay, so it's pretty much a back and forth thing. She's saying that when she's late, it's a problem. When he's late, he wants to blow it to the wind.
Right. That's what they do because they want to aggravate the hell out of you. That's what they do. They want to aggravate you. They know what
And
gets
my
to
thing
you.
in a situation like that, common courtesy, if you know you're gonna be late, let me know. And let's not be a continuous thing. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Because if I'm not gonna I'm the type of person, I'm not gonna continue to have the same conversation with you over and over again. If I'm letting
Exactly.
you know like this is what it is, be respectful of it because now you're not, and it's showing me that you're being petty because now you're being petty. Why do I gotta continue having this conversation with you?
Right, because I'm
You
gonna tell you
know?
something. They just better be glad that it's COVID because what you could have, you go back to court and tell them, listen, I want visitation where we drop them off here. because the courts ain't trying to hear that you're gonna be late. They're gonna be like, okay, you can leave now. And after a while, their visitation will become suspended till it becomes null and void. So that's why I said people really don't understand their rights because that can happen. Mothers do not, well, or the custodial parent do not have to go through all that drama. Go right back to court. Listen, he's not respecting time. Da da da. I would like for him to be able to pick him at the courts. And whatever. They will make a way. It's a way for things to be done to where they are not allowed to just be able to do what they want to do. In that visitation, it actually states the time they're supposed to pick them up and the time they're supposed to drop them off, right? The time that they're supposed to pick them up. If they're not there, you can leave. Even if he calls the cops. But the visitation says he was supposed to be from here to here. He was not there. I have the right to go. And that's it. And I'm going to tell you, after a while, he's going to stop. He's going to stop doing that. No, it's being nice. That's what they play on that. They play on, the fact that maybe we need a break anyway. So they'll wait and so that they can be able to get a break from the kid. Let me tell you something. At a certain time, you got to put your foot down because this will be a constant thing until they're able to travel on their own to be able to go see that parent. And 9 times out of 10, when children get to be teenagers, they don't give a damn about traveling nowhere to go see It's like, I ain't going. I ain't doing all that. You know what I mean? Especially if they already know. Children here, they listen. They know what's going on. And it's like, you hardly wanted to see me when I was a kid. What makes you want to see me now?
She says 6:30 turns into 8:39.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
That's not cool.
Oh, no.
That's not cool.
Mm-mm.
That's not cool.
Hey,
Shalia Graham, hey, what's going on?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, no. That's not what that's what we're not going to do.
Jessica Taylor says they do play on the fact that you're nice all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're used to being a nice when you're used to be a nice at working with a person for a long time, they will take that situation for granted until you start flipping on their ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you know what kills me? Even the ones that do pay child support, and you get something new, say you go buy a house or you get a car, whatever, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, she took my money and did that." Do you not know how much it costs to take care of kids these days? Your money it's not even a drop in the bucket what the courts make people pay.
No, you got some women that do that though. I'm not gonna
do what?
I'm not gonna stick that take the money and not do the right things with it.
Wait. Let me ask you a question. What's the right things with it? That's all I want to know.
The right things is making sure the kids have what they need. That's what it's
all right.
for.
So if she makes sure the child has got shelter, she makes sure the child eats, the child has clothes, their cell phone bill is paid. You think all your money did that? Because you see me with something new, or you see my nails are done? You think I have no money? Like I'm just taking that money and doing that with that?
But you know what I think is wrong though. I think a lot of the ones that do pay child support, they should have the right to get some of those taxes at the end of the year when it comes to filing. I think that's wrong. I think it's wrong. Men that pay child support should have a right to get some of that tax money at the end of the year.
You know why they don't get that tax money? I'm not saying this is why, but this is one of my beliefs. And I'm maybe, ladies, gentlemen, if you think I'm wrong, please post it in the comment. But I believe now when you go to court for child support, I think they only take like 17%, right? Something like that. I might be wrong. I don't know. Last time I checked, I think it was 17%. Might be lower, might be high. I don't know. But anyway, when you really think about 17%, especially for somebody that's maybe making $30,000 a year, okay, that's not a lot of money. So if you're giving me $100 and something every week, okay, how much do you are already getting money? Because I spend more than $100 just on food for this little mofo, okay. We're not even talking about the doctor expenses, the insurance, we're not talking about all that stuff.
Well, who's to say that some of the kids ain't on his insurance policies? Who's to say that he's not?
No, but even if he
say that it's not it's an equal shared responsibility.
Now,
I'm talking about those people. Those are the ones that I'm talking about. The ones that have divided custody. You know what I'm saying? You stay with them 6 months out of the year. They stay with them the other 6 months. Those are the ones that I'm talking about. What about them? You
But
know,
and you know what? If you're paying more than what, because you have some men that pay the 17%, or if it's more, whatever. I went through that spill already. But you have them that pay that, and then you have ones that do even more, right? So they even do more than the regular 17%. So what you could do, all right, is put it down. I know this might sound crazy, but hey, I donated.
so you tax wrote your damn kid off. That don't even sound right. I bet you the white people they do it all the time. I bet y'all do it all the time.
That's what I'm
Y'all
saying.
do it
I
all the
mean,
time.
listen, you know, because it's just certain things that you can put down as a donation, or I feel like if I do it for somebody else's kid or for a charity, I can write it off. I'm just saying. I don't know. I mean, it probably won't work, but
I
I'm
mean,
just,
how y'all feel about that? Would you write your kid off at the end of the year?
why
Would
not?
you write?
If you could get the tag, you're not writing them off like you're not gonna see them, but you're just saying, like you said, I feel like if they're doing equal share, which more than likely the women, if the guy's paying 17% and she's more than likely she's gonna do more for the kid,
But
and
my
it's
thing
just
is
so
this. My thing
happens.
is this. Why even have to go through the courts to do all of that? If you know that the man is, taking care of the child, paying child support, because let's just face it, child support don't even be enough to take care of that child. I'm
No,
talking about the men out there that's doing more than paying child support and also doing more outside of paying child support. What about them? Are y'all willing to come out y'all pockets at the end of the year to offer him some of that tax money? Do you think that they're deserving of that if they kicking out more than just child support? I mean, what about them? Do you think that's right?
well,
Do
how
you
my
think
thing is how they're gonna allocate that, because they would have to break that down to see how much he should be getting out
no,
of
I'm
that
not even
money.
talking about the courts. I'm not
I'm
talking
talking
about
about
the
the
courts.
accountant. So how much should he get? How are we going to be able to determine that? We have to be able to determine from how much money he has paid.
I don't even think we got to do all of that.
We ain't doing no 50-50. I don't care what you say.
You see what I'm saying? You see what you see,
My son in the background
you see
talking
what I'm
about
saying?
50-50. I'm not doing 50-50 because
I
this
didn't. But the thing was, I didn't even say 50-50. Hear
no,
me
no, no,
out.
no, no,
You
no,
said
no.
you
Wait,
said off the bat.
Jay.
I ain't doing
No, you know what
50-50.
it is? Because my son in the back, and he said 50-50. And I just
Uh-huh.
heard him, and we're not doing 50-50. Because number one, custodial parent, just what it is, the child is with me the majority of the time. The child is with me because you get them for a few hours on the weekend. I mean, you know how much children ask for all week? Are you
Just
kidding
because they
me?
asked for it don't mean they getting that shit. We
Well,
don't get everything. We didn't get everything we asked for.
we don't, but you try to do the best that you
Yeah,
can, you know?
of course.
I mean, after a while, them little cheese and crackers ain't gonna make it for a snack when they freaking set 15.
Listen, ask not, want not. Damn it.
Nah, come on. You know you gotta. They sneakers is more. It's things that goes up, and more than likely, child support don't really go up as much as everything else does. Unfortunately, it really doesn't.
But the cost of living goes up too, Pete. They don't take all of that into account. They don't take all of those things into account. You know,
Right,
y'all
but
don't. The cost of living, because at the end of the day, that we still gotta live too.
we
You
do
know,
too. We gotta live. What the
this is
heck?
why it's cheaper to
We
keep them. Damn
gotta
it,
live
it's
too.
cheaper to keep them.
The guy ain't
I
the only
think
one
that
that
I
gotta
think a lot
live.
of people, if they thought about the shit that they did before they got into it, they would realize like, damn, it wasn't even worth all of that, because now you got divided homes, different. Now you got once you have a divided home, it's more expenses.
Let me ask you a
It's more.
question. Let me ask you a question, Jay. And we could probably put this on the next segment or something. If a man, because this is what was brought to my attention, and I had an opinion about it. If he tells the woman he doesn't want the child when she's pregnant or whatever, or before she even gets pregnant, and he says,
Mhm,
"Listen, I don't want any children." Da da da. He wears a condom. Unfortunately, things happen, but she tells him she's on birth control,
mhm,
right? And she wind up pregnant, and he says, "Listen, I told you I don't want any children." She said, "Well, this is my body. I want to have my baby." Should he
mhm,
still be liable to
mhm.
care for that child?
Yeah, he should. because mistakes happen. This is a risk you took. You took the risk of putting your shit in her, and now she's pregnant. You know, it's your responsibility. And whether she wants, it's her body. I don't believe in abortions anyway. You know,
No,
I don't
no,
believe
no,
in
no,
abortions.
me either.
So yeah, it's your responsibility.
Even if she told him that she was on birth control and that she couldn't get pregnant.
Even if she told him that she was on birth control, it's still your responsibility. That's just a risk you are taking.
Yeah.
It's a
I mean,
risk.
that's
It's a
how I
risk
felt
you're
about it.
taking.
I just wanted to see because
Yeah.
it came to me from another man, and I felt that he should, regardless of what, at the end of the day, you don't have to have sex with her. If
Right.
it's like this is
You
something that
took
you
that
chose
risk,
to do.
and this could be a con. You taking the risk, knowing the consequences behind the risk that you're taking.
Right.
And if it happens, you gotta man up and take care of your responsibility. You see what I'm
Exactly.
saying? You gotta man up.
At least I know that every man don't feel that way because you already know how you feel. Then you got to double up on the baggie. You got to double it up if that's the case. So you know that you ain't trying to get you're not trying to get pregnant. You're not trying to
Like
get
Papa
pregnant.
said, Russian roulette.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. It is what it is. So that's how I feel too. I'm like, I really feel like they need to take responsibility for that, regardless of what. The child still got to be taken care of. And like
Mhm.
some men feel like, why is the ball in her court, right? Look at hungry. Look at hungry over there. Jay,
Yo,
what's
I
up with
heard
that food?
what fool you talking about, bruh? What fool you what food you talking about?
Jay, they up here telling me, ask Jay to make some rasta pasta.
Oh, for real? I got you covered.
I'm
Just
like,
let me know
what?
when y'all want that pot. I got you.
Yeah, I'm like, oh man, Jay, they be like, call Jay, ask him to make that rasta pasta. I'm like, you know what? I know
Wait,
it be
Tarek had the rasta pasta too?
nah, he had a rasta pasta. I don't think so. I don't think he
I'm
had the
still
rasta
working.
pasta. My kids had the
Wait,
rasta pasta.
Tarek is the younger brother, right? That's the one that I met. That's not the one that okay. I remember, yeah, I remember
Hmm.
Tarek. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, today is his birthday. Now, I guess he think he grown.
Ah,
He groans today. He groans. But oh my goodness, that was we appreciate all you guys' comments. You guys have been wonderful. Let me just say this. Number one, please like, share, and subscribe. We on
yes,
different
yes.
platforms. We on YouTube. We are on Facebook, and we can be on Instagram. But the thing is, to be on Instagram, that we do have to pay for that. And what we want to do is we want to build up that following. So if you would prefer to see us on Instagram, let us know that that's a platform that you would like to see us on.
Hmm.
Moving forward, we're going to become more consistent with our time and being here. But we just want you guys to know that when we are not here, it's not intentional, and that we're really trying to get things together and we're trying to get it
Yes,
going on. So it's not that
yes.
it's intentionally we don't have it together or we just omit the show. It's not that. It's just that we do
Hmm.
have a lot of things going on, and we really want to be able to stay consistent with you guys. And we really do appreciate the ones that come on, and no matter what, they coming on at 12 o'clock to see spilling the tea. So I
Yes.
just want to say thank you to you guys for the faithful ones. We got so many other things in store. And if you would like to see more things for the show, let us
Let
know.
us know. Let us
Let us
know.
know. Let us
And
know.
also, guys, and within I think 3 weeks, the next 3 weeks, I will be going on vacation. I'll be in Dominican Republic. So I don't know how we probably gonna do the show. Maybe we could shoot from DR. Yodi and I haven't discussed that as of yet, but we'll figure it out. And
Mm-hmm.
I also have my own little YouTube channel. It's growing. It's growing. I mentioned that to you guys at a later time. It's going to be more about like travel, food and travel and stuff like that. So once it's grows a little bit more,
Mm-hmm.
I'll mention it to you guys. But it's going to be based on, like I said, food and travel, my favorite things to do.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna be blogging a lot about that.
Right. And
Right now, I'm working in. I was telling Yodi, I'm working on all my editing skills because it's
mm-hmm.
like before, you can do that kind of content, but you got to be able to, edit your clips and upload them so that you tell your
Right. It's a
story.
lot that goes into
It's
that.
a lot.
It's a
It's a
lot.
lot. It's a
It's a
lot. And
lot of work.
I give a lot of those vloggers credit for what they do
Mm-hmm.
because not just they. I mean, you got to think about it. They not only have to travel to these different countries, they got to vlog about it. Then they got to take the time out to edit
To edit.
and upload their software and put it out there. It's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of work involved in that. It is,
Yes.
but it goes like anything that you do in life. If it's something you enjoy doing, you don't have a problem doing it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And this is something that they enjoy doing it, but you got to put on that work. No
Got
days
to put
off.
that work in. And
No
two,
days off.
and two, I'm getting my channel together, Yodi's Marketplace, and there you'll be able to do a lot of crafting. I'll be doing a lot of crafting there as well. With
Hmm.
different instructions on things that people are interested in. So it will be from learning how to make your own bath and body to even the accessories that go into the bathroom. I don't know if anybody saw the pictures that were put up, but now you're able to. I'm able to show how to make accessories that go into the bathroom, and so many other crafts that people will be interested in. So, and then you can sell them on the marketplace. That's what it's all about. We're going to open up the marketplace so that you'll be able to sell it in the marketplace with other people. It's so many other things that we would want to incorporate with spilling the tea, and as far as our own endeavors, but it costs. It costs. So
Right,
right now,
right.
we're trying to take it one step at a time, but also, it really helps when you guys share, come on, you post, you like. Those things kind of help our channels and
Yeah,
help us to be able.
it definitely grows the platform.
Right.
And
Exactly.
once it grows, it enables us to do more for the people, you know?
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
to expose more small businesses. That's the idea. Exposure, exposure, exposure.
Exactly.
Getting your businesses out there, whatever it is that you're doing, whether it be selling apparel, whether it be you doing a TV show or a network, whatever it is that you're doing, we want to be able to help use our platform to help you guys promote whatever it is that you guys are doing.
Right. And even
And
if you're
also,
not doing that, whatever you are doing, if somebody else is maybe doing something, so maybe if it's not for you, still share it anyway. It could be for somebody else that's on your page. So
right.
that's why I said it's just be really appreciative of all the welcome, and want to welcome all the new people that actually join Spilling the Tea, the page or the group. We really appreciate that. And you guys keep coming, because sometimes what happens, we could get discouraged too. We're only human. We could get
Right,
discouraged, and we need
right.
that pick me up and say, listen, guys, you're doing a great job. Let's keep it going.
Hmm.
So, and you show that by coming on. That's why we
Hmm.
enjoy our faithful listeners,
Viewers.
our faithful viewers. We not saying our new ones that come on, and even ones that come on from time to time. We appreciate you guys so much, and there's so much more that we want to be able to do for you. But the only way we
Hmm.
are able to do that and to stay consistent is that we have to find ways to be able to grow the brand. And in order to do that, we just ask that you like, share, and subscribe.
And subscribe. And also, guys, be sure to check out the website accessoriesbyjsoul.com.
Yes.
ACCESSORIES by JSoul, JAYSOUL.com. I got all the apparel for the Lolo. You want to get drippy for the Lolo, make sure you guys check out the website. And also, guys, if you are looking to learn how to build a website, create a website, holla at me. I can help you out. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. Each one, teach one. You know what I'm saying? I
Exactly.
created, go on the website and check it out. I created it on my own. I did it on my own. Nobody helped me.
Hmm.
Self-taught, guys. So if y'all looking to build or create a website for whatever it is that you're trying to do, by all means, reach out to me. I got you.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's what it's all about, regardless of what, or even when it comes to technical things. If you want to start your own blog, if you want to, what software to get, all of these things, you could reach out
Yeah.
to us because we're pretty knowledgeable on a lot of these things. All of these things
Mm-hmm.
that's put together, I put it together. When you want to Skype to be able to call in, and you want to have a call in on your show, just let me know. All these things, anything, and it's not costing you
Even
anything.
with the, like I said, even with the editing for me, learning how to group, edit my videos and stuff. I was just telling Yodi, I work a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I've just been dedicating a couple of, about an hour a day, to learn how to edit. And now I'm comfortable enough to be able to edit my own video. It ain't
Right.
gonna be like, I'm gonna say, perfect. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
you got to start out somewhere. Practice makes perfect. You keep practicing at it. You keep doing it. You're gonna be successful at it. But guys, once again, we want to thank you for all the love and support. Make sure you guys again hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Until next time, you've been watching Spilling the Tea, where we bring you tea without the honey because it ain't
They
sweet. It's,
sweet.
it ain't sweet at all,
They
baby. It's
sweet.
your boy Yodi. It's your girl Yodi and your boy J Day.
Yo,
It's early. It's still early. Until next time, guys. Peace and love. Y'all be easy out there, all right?